I'm going to tell you what I did to learn English, the big mistakes I made, and also the good things that helped me speak English. If you don't know me, I'm Gabriela. I am an English teacher from Brazil. I have a lot of content posted on Instagram, and now this is my first YouTube video, but you can expect weekly videos here to help you learn English. So let's talk about the story. I studied English for many years, and then when I was 14 years old, yes, quite a long time ago, I went to the United States for 15 days. And then I was like, okay, I've been studying English for quite some time, so perfect, I can do this. So then on the first day, I was trying to order a milkshake. And then the guy understood what I said, but I couldn't understand anything. He was like, very fast, and it was just very confusing for me. And then I asked him to repeat, and he repeated, and I still didn't understand anything. And then for the third time, he repeated, and I was like completely puzzled. And I just said, yes, because I couldn't understand. And then this moment was terrible for me because I was like, why is this happening? How is this possible after years of studying English? And now I'm going to tell you why this happened to me and why this happens maybe to you and to many other English students. So this is my story. I had English classes. I was engaged in the classes, speaking, doing all the activities, doing the homework, not all the time, but most of the time, yes. So what was the problem? This was the problem. I was a good student, so I thought in my head that I was doing everything that I had to do. So that's perfect. No, that was the problem. That I did everything in the classroom, but outside of the classroom, I did nothing. And that's the problem. If you have English classes, if you study English, and if you think this is enough, that you are doing perfect, no, that's not enough. You need to do other things outside of the classroom. And that moment when you are not with your teacher, when you are studying, when you are reading and listening and watching things, this is where the magic happens. Well, after coming back to Brazil from my trip to the United States, I was extremely frustrated because it didn't make sense in my head, being a good student, but it wasn't working. I couldn't understand people and, it was very frustrating. So I started to do some things that worked and that helped me improve my English, speak more fluently. And I'm going to share with you these things I did. But before that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Number 1, listen to songs and sing along. Sing along is the most important part. Only listening is not the best thing, okay? So listen to songs and sing along. Why? Because when you are singing, you are imitating the singer's pronunciation. So you are learning pronunciation when you do that, and more. You also learn vocabulary because each song has different words, what you don't know, and when you start listening to the song, you learn the words, the meaning, because you are singing, so you know the lyrics, and you also learn pronunciation. So this is going to help you with pronunciation and vocabulary. That's a great thing to do. Number 2, repeat scenes from films. It's the same idea of listening and singing along, because when you repeat a scene from a film, you are imitating the intonation, the pronunciation, and you are learning vocabulary. And it's very fun to do that. So my favorite scene is this one here. Stop, stop, stop. You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's leviosa, not leviosa. So this was something I did, and that was fun for me. I was a teenager back then, and it works. It helps you with intonation, with pronunciation, and vocabulary. Number 3, listen to native or advanced speakers speaking English. Why? Because many students like to learn English by listening to teachers that speak their native language. So, for example, if you are Brazilian and you are watching a video of a teacher that is teaching English, but she's speaking Portuguese, it's not good for you. It's not going to work. You need to listen to real English. Listen to the news, listen to music, films, podcasts, videos, everything. These things of people speaking real English, not the teacher speaking very slow, word by word to help you. So, real English, authentic, real content in English every day. And in the beginning, you are not going to understand very well. You will get very angry and say, oh, Gabriella said that, but it's bad. No, it's going to help you, but you need to be a bit patient. Number 4, this one is great if you don't have a speaking partner. If you don't have anyone to speak, to talk, to have a conversation in English, then you're going to need number 4. It is talk to yourself in front of the mirror. That's great for you. Why? Because when you speak English every day in front of the mirror, your brain understands that this is normal. This is okay. Perfect. And then when you need to speak English in a real life situation, your brain is going to think, that's fine. I'm not going to freeze up because I'm doing this every day. So just another day. It's okay. So it's going to be easier for you to speak English if you are doing this every day, even if it's not a real person, even if you're talking in front of the mirror. Right. So what can you talk in front of the mirror? Well, you can choose each day a different topic. For example, today you can talk about your routine. Okay, today I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I had a shower, then I had 2 classes, and then I had to cook, then I had to do this and that. So you start talking about your day, yeah, today. Tomorrow, you can talk about, I don't know, your dog. Tell me a story about your dog or your children. And then another day, you can talk about your plans for the weekend. So each day, a different topic, 3 minutes in front of the mirror. After a month, you come back here and you tell me the big difference. That's it for today. If you have anything to say, a question, a comment, just say something here. It will be a big pleasure to help you and hear what you have to say. Bye bye. See you next video.